media team is here at the Saasabi K.K.M.A visit school, where our first headmistress has been reassigned to. We are here to have some few words with her getting into the upcoming anniversary. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we are from Saasabi, your former school, where you previously headed for being reassigned to Saasabi. And in line with the 10th anniversary and graduation ceremony, we can't just leave you out. We would like you to add your voice to everything that's been going on and everything you think about the upcoming anniversary, and it being your first school you've headed or the first school you've headed. So before we start any questioning, we would like you to first of all introduce yourself to our viewers and also give us a brief summary of your days at Saasabi.
Thank you very much, and greetings to all your viewers. If you say that my first school, the first school that I had, I was a head, not just a head. When I came there was no school over there. And I learned that the school, there was a school, but it collapsed about 2-3 years before I got there. So I went and met some broken chairs, one teacher's table, 2 classrooms, and a storeroom and an office. But there was nothing else, no students, nothing. Because people were using the classrooms as their bedrooms, as their homes. But there was this one classroom that had been given to Lighthouse Chapel International, and they were using it as a pre-school, as a private school. Okay. So when I got to Saasabi, I was living at Oyibi. I finished with my building and then relocated to Saasabi. But one of my prayers was that God should use me to do something in the community. So I had a dream and God was asking me to go and revive that school. I asked myself questions because I was then teaching at Otinibi. I was at Otinibi. Half an hour, yes. So, but I prayed to God and God gave me directions. So at the initial year, that was 2013, I was teaching at Otinibi and managed to put some students together, hired a teacher for them, an SHS student for them, and I was paying that teacher myself. So things went on smoothly. We started with 7 children, and by the end of the year we had gotten about 25 children. Wow. Yes, we did enrollment drive in the community, I with the girl. And my CISO at that time, that was Mr. Hamza, also played a very major role. His encouragement and support, even financial, because I quite remember I was paying the lady 70 Ghana cedis at that time. That was 700 monthly. And then I was given 50 Ghana cedis. Mr. Hamza was adding 20 Ghana cedis to it every month until the year ended. And then I wrote letters to the then TEMA, Education Directorate, for assistance. And in fact, when I got there, they told me that they cannot help the school because that school had been a school that when they put teachers there, the maximum period that they would spend it, maybe 2 terms, the maximum 1 year, then the school collapsed again. So they are no longer interested in that school. But if I can manage it, then when they see an improvement, then they will give us teachers. So at the end of the year, I think we had 25 children. We were given teachers. I assured them that I was going to make it succeed this time because I know God was with me. So when the teachers, I was given a release from Lampantana Medina. At that time, we were under Lampantana. So I applied for a release to come and manage the school myself. So I came, I was given Madam Jifa, Abewu, Madam Mata Ode, then Madam Alijata Mahano. So we're 4. In fact, we did a lot because there was nothing there. We were bringing things from. I can't remember the first furniture I got for my teachers were my dining chairs.
Wow.
My dining table chairs. And then people, Jifa also supported a lot. The father was coming in to make furniture. That was 2014. To make furniture, mend the broken furniture. Sometimes we'll get some wood and then we'll call the man to help us make furniture out of it for us. We're all contributing. So eventually at the end of 2024, we had our first anniversary. Another time enrollment was 74. Yes. So we went on with enrollment drive in the community. We go around in the bushes. And what actually helped us is that we were so united. Teachers will come to school because the children were very young, they cannot sweep. Teachers will come to school, take brooms and sweep the school compound.
Wow.
When the school compound is weedy, we were weeding ourselves. So it's really, and the next year, that was 2015, Mr. Bakai and Madam Lydia Ejakon also came. And Mr. Bakai was so instrumental for the school. He helped us do a lot of things. So that was how the school started. And I think as at the time I was leaving, enrollment was around 400. Close to 400. So it was during this time that we started the school and it never collapsed. And some people also in the community, like the chief of Saasabi, the one at the old Saasabi, help us to raise the 3 classrooms to a lentil level. After they had no the resources got finished, then the MP at the time, that's he came in to move and then have completed the program for us. So almost all the facilities in the school were done by the school itself. So it was done by the school, with the exception of that pavilion, the building that came to complete for us. The rest were done by the community themselves. PTA supporting individuals, sometimes friends. Because even the first pavilion that we built for the Form 1s, a friend of mine and my husband came together to put up that pavilion for us. So we're employing all avenues to get the school going. And thankful, God being so good to us. In fact, we were able to do a lot. So until 2 years ago, that was 2022. So thank you very much.
Thank you. That is a very impressive story, and it shows how determined you are to have started and brought the school from, I'll say, scratch to where it has gotten to right now. We wouldn't have been having Saasabi if we were not a place set up. So thank you very much for it. And do you have anything more to say?
In fact, my dream for the school was to build a model school. A school where the high class society people and maybe average class people would love to bring their children. But unfortunately, I did all I could, but I was not getting any support from the government or the assembly in terms of infrastructure. with the exception of I think furniture that maybe they were supplying occasionally. In fact, it was difficult. It was difficult. So maybe if the assembly had come in, we would have a very beautiful school over there for our society. But as we move on, maybe we'll have to also look at what we can do as teachers, as head teachers, as PTA, and see how best we can. In fact, I don't know the enrollment in a class now, but my target was that none of my classrooms would exceed 60. None of my and I think you were all witnesses.
Yes.
None of my classrooms would exceed 60. So that the teachers will be able to manage the children, and then teaching and learning will be effective in the classrooms. So I will need that maybe as we move forward, we have to look at all these things, because these things enhance our performance at the end of the day. So we look at that. We have to have the children at heart. Just as we want others to treat our own children, we treat other children also like that. So that we can build a very good nation or a community that you live in, and you have no fear or doubt in your mind that the children that are produced into the society are going to be what? People with good morals and character in society.
Interesting. So our next question is, what's your take on the 10th anniversary? So it's coming off on 12th, and I hope you've been at attendance anyway.
Oh yes, of course.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay. So can you speak briefly to the upcoming anniversary?
10th anniversary, we've gone far, and every anniversary like this one is a milestone. Yes, so we need to celebrate it. And I believe that we have a plan, we have a theme, we have a motive why we are celebrating it. And when we do, I mean, we should. In fact, what I would love to see is that even after this anniversary, maybe there will be a facelift of the school. There will be a facelift, so that at least when people are passing by, they will see that, oh yes, Saasabi School is really moving forward in terms of maybe they can decide to paint the structures, and then maybe put some plastering on a pavilion, and give it some facelift. When people also come there, they say that, oh, indeed, they are doing something.
So we had it on, and we are looking forward to viewers and donors, philanthropists, and governments, anybody, any individual who is touched by our story to come help us build Saasabi. So, madam, now we will be leaving you, but do you have any last words for your viewers, your former students, or okay, they are still a student, they are still your children, and teachers?
Education, we say, is the key to what? Success. Apart from the academic activities, we should also know that not all of them are going to be academically good. Other aspects of our social life, we have to also look at that, so that we build a holistic child. A child that we can put our hands on our chest when we see them in our communities, when they have completed, that indeed, oh, this child has gone through my hands, and you'll be proud. Yes. So I will urge all of them to sit down and learn. They should sit down and learn and make Saasabi community K.K.M.A. Montessori School. Proud. Yes. In fact, sometimes when I see them, there's the students that knows me. When they see me and they come even closer and the way they will hail you, I am satisfied. I'm satisfied. So that is all we want them to be, and we are praying that they will all go to the highest level of our education system so that they can also contribute to Mother Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Madam. So we've just spoken, or just had a chat with the first headmistress of Saasabi K.K.M.A Business School, the person of Miss Selena Mensa. Thank you, and we are urging all of you to follow our page, comment, share on these social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.
Hooray! Saasabi is 10 years. My name is Liti Anade, a teacher of Saasabi School. We are inviting you to this anniversary celebration on the 12th of September, exactly 9 o'clock. See you there. Bye.
So on Tuesday, 12th of September 2023, it is happening live. I will be there, and I hope you also be there. And the time is
9 o'clock. See you there.
See you there.
My name is Agasha Boche, a teacher at Saasabi Basic School. I teach French language. My school is 10 years, so I'm inviting everybody to come and celebrate with us. Nous invitons tout le monde pour la célébration.
My name is Richmond Kofi Kango, a past student of Saasabi K.K.M.A School. My alma mater is 10 years old, so I'm inviting all my friends to come again. So see you there. Thank you.